Hey Elf, what's up? What do I think of the rework so far? Man, I have a lot of feelings about that. I think both are good in their own way, but I think that people ask for other things, but I still think that their reworks are not bad. Especially Archer. I think people are crying too much about Archer. But they will 100% change still stuff. There's buffs on Earth. Like, I think Sork is super strong. Really. Yeah, they literally got a lot. But to be honest, for me, Sork was never like... I don't know, I played Sork for a while, but it was not my class. But Archer? I will definitely have a look at Archer again. I think Archer can actually do fine everywhere now. He's more on par with Sack Ranger in terms of large scale. His 1v1 was always better than Sack Ranger, for example. I mean, it's not like crazy like an assassin, but man, it's an archer. It's not like an assassin. I don't think it should be as strong as an assassin in 1v1s. But that damage that he got is crazy, man. Like the full bloom change and this new skill, it's really good. It will be really good for large scale. And for PvE, I think it's also really good for PvE. And he got his back attack back, kinda. So I think PvE wise he's fine now. In 1v1s you can do good with him if you're good, and on large scale he is now definitely better again. So in total you can definitely say that Archer is better, in the better spot again. To try Soak, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Socks, it's not mine. I rarely see Awakening Hush. Man, no, there's like serious Awakening Hush players. There's like, I don't know, 10 maybe? Like, not a lot. Awakening Hush, the problem with Awakening Hush is, right, it's not easy, and even if you're good with it, like 1v1 it's fine. But compared to the other S tier or like, let's say top tier 1v1 classes that are good in large scale, for example, like Warrior on console, super good in large scale. Awakening or Succession Ninja can be good in large scale. But Awakening Hush is not really good in large scale. Really not. Like in group fights, in small scale, he can definitely be okay. But talking Siege, it's completely useless, man. It's like there are so many classes that can do his job way better. Lan, for example, there's no reason why you should play Awakening Hush over Lan in group fights, like in a Siege war, for example. Succession Hush, obviously something different, but Awakening, yeah. And I don't know, man. It's fun. I play it because I like it. It's fun, but I hope it will get some changes as well. Hey Techno, what's up? Don't even see when you're gonna be. Yeah, Sakash is easier, and to be honest, man, in most like outside of 1v1s, and also in 1v1s, it's only worse against some classes. It's the overall, it's the better kit, 100%. Also PvE wise, it's definitely better. I still play Awakening in PvE often to get the training still, like rotations and yeah, you know what I mean, but Suck is just, it's more relaxed, yeah, it's better. Yeah, sure, ask man. No Agnes, come on. Yeah, when Awakening Hush was released, I was actually really disappointed, but they changed. I mean, you got buffs, and they changed a lot, but I still think I like to compare Awakening Hush with Awakening Warrior or Lan a lot, because those classes are like on pair when it comes to 1v1ing. Like, you know, there's super good 1v1ers, Lan and Warrior, but they are still better in the other regions. So what I want to have for Awakening Hush, of like one thing is stamina. In my opinion, he consumes way too much stamina for no reason. Like normally when you have, for example, Sork, right? Sork has limited stamina because imagine Sork without stamina issues, you could just iframe forever, right? But with Hashashin, I mean, your iframe has cooldowns, you need to cast skill in between, and the long range movement stuff is on a really long cooldown for him. So I don't understand why Awakening Hush has such a crazy stamina usage, because most of the time I just die in, even in 1v1s against ninjas, for example. If I don't win and the fight is long, I start to get like trouble like after a while because of stamina. This is one thing I definitely want to have. Give me more skills where I get my stamina back, or just make the skills use less stamina. I think it's too much. And the second thing is AoE size and burst damage. I actually tested this with Hanzo a while ago. Hanzo was so nice and tagged Hashashin. I mean, Hanzo has everything and he's super rich, so like in game, right? So he tagged Hashashin for me, so we could compare Awakening Hush on DR with over 300 AP compared to Evasion Hashashin. And when you compare Hush's damage to the new classes, even to Ninja, it was still like, we're not talking Suck, right? Suck was fine, but Awakening, your DPS, so the damage you deal per second, is still not high, even with super high AP brackets and accuracy and stuff. I think he actually needs more damage, like faster damage. It's too slow, it's not usable. So, like Ensnaring Sands, for example, I can't use that in any situation. Ensnaring Sands for me is just a skill to linger my SA. I never ever kill people with that, even though it's in theory the biggest damage you have, but it's too slow. And your burst damage, like collapse into Ulster Minion, for example, or collapse into Condemnation, is always risky because it's unsafe mostly. I mean, you can core it, but it's only frontal guard when it comes to collapse, and I tried everything, man. It's still fun, and in GVGs you can do stuff, but as soon as it gets to a serious large-scale fight, there's no way Awakening Hush outperforms the Suck Hush. No way. It doesn't matter how good you are. You can be the craziest player. The stamina limits you, the damage limits you. It's kinda sad, man. And Suck, in my opinion, has the opposite problem. It's really good in large scale, but it's yeah, it has a lot of counters, crazy counters. Especially when the new when they don't rework Hashashin and we get the class reworks. What should you do against the striker or something? Like they're even as Sork now, man. You can't even catch them. They don't need to linger frontal guards anymore in Awakening. Maybe to get stamina back. They can cancel everything now. Even on Crows. It's crazy, man. Yeah, people want to animation. Yeah, man. And look at Warrior, for example. Warrior's AoE's got crazy AoE. I think Awakening Hush should get the same. So you can actually do something in large scale, man. The AoE's are too small, in my opinion. It's not an assassin, really. I mean, it kinda is, but just a B-Tech assassin when you compare it to the other assassins. Large scale, right. Saw those reworks to Sork, man. Yeah, Sork will be crazy, man. I mean, Sork was already in a good place. I know there were a lot of people complaining about Sork, accuracy, damage, but I mean, on console, I think Sork never ever had issues. Was always one of the top classes, man. Hey Manuel, let's talk ahead, dude. Sounds stupid. No, I think the Awakening weapon was really cool. I like this, actually, the dual glaives. To be honest, I wish his pre-Awakening would be a bit different. You know what? Not the weapons, I think the Shamsher and the Haladi is fine, but the way he holds it, and especially the way he walks, right? Look at that. He walks like I had a little stick in my hand. It's so bad, man. I hate that. I wish he would walk like a bit like ninja, a bit like crouching a bit, maybe I don't know, maybe with the sword on the holding in the back and I don't know, stuff like that. That would be better for an assassin and not like this. Children walking back. Yeah, walking backwards looks so awkward, right? I hate that as well. I think they were a bit lazy there. But in general, I like Hashashin a lot. If he gets a rework, and I'll be honest with you, man, if he gets a rework and Awakening should be viable for large scale, I will probably play just main him and will not go back to Musa. So, depending obviously on Musa rework will be. But when I see Sork and Archerman, it seems like they are not changing really mechanical stuff. They're just adding here a few things here and there. And then also not changing the passives. I hope they change passives more, man. Which class you gonna play for season? Oh, that's a good question, man. To be honest, I will probably end up playing Musa. Do you know why? Especially with this new Valencia's grind spots. I don't know if you guys heard of this, but PC got crazy trash loot increases for Valencia spots. Like Desert Nagas and stuff. This 100 AP region is now 12,000 trash loot on PC. It's super crazy, man. And for those low spots, I think I will just play Musa. I don't know. Maybe Mewa. Maybe actually Mewa. I don't know. Hey Green, what's up? Movement, like I think the movement, like Awakening and Succession, like Pre-Awakening and Awakening combined, I think it's fine, movement-wise. I think Suck movement is a bit linear, but yeah. I want some change. Do you prefer Awakening in general or Suck? Honestly, I prefer Suck for large skill and Awakening for, yeah, it depends, man. To be honest, I switch a lot. Sometimes I play Suck, then I play Awakening. But for large skill, like for serious fights, I always play Succession. It's just a more effective kit. Spaces in Kaha has so good money spots. We don't have those trash loot increases yet, but when we will get them, yeah, Gahas will be really good, man. Like all the spots got crazy increase, man. Want some assassin class and Hush. Man, Hush is great. Hush is, especially because Succession is kinda easier to pick up than the norm. Like for example, if you play Ninja. Sorry, wait a second, there's an ambulance. If you play Ninja, for example, it's just way harder to get into the class, and that's a bit easier with Sakash. But yeah. Sock on PC can't do much. Yeah, like the thing is, man, I know people always say, yeah, look on PC, but man, we are not on PC. We are console. So I don't like really to compare PvP situation on PC. Especially when it comes to class balance. Because when someone on console cries, yeah, on PC, sorry guys, I had a little lag. And when people say, yeah, on PC it's not strong, but on console it absolutely wrecks, right? So I think Sorg is absolutely fine, man. Thing is, most Sorgs, like a lot of them, they just don't really know how to play, like time the class. When the Sorg runs in super aggressive and then complains that she's getting killed, then it's not the class, then it's the problem with the player, man, not the class. There are Sorgs here on EU servers that are nearly like not impossible to catch. And the adamantines is definitely a problem, man. I really hope they will nerf those crystals. Even with these new crystals you can use in your offhand, it's still not worth it. Their adamantines are still too strong, man. Hey, what's up? You're just getting remastered on console? What do you mean with remastered? Do you mean like next gen port? Or what do you mean like with remastered? Graphic-wise, we have a combination of remastered mode, high mode and medium settings. But they actually said something about console performance, that they are working on it right now. They need to definitely address those performance issues, 100%. But I think they will do it at some point. The same end of food. Yeah, we have talks like that as well here. And then you have talks complaining about their classes too weak. But this is the thing, man. They compare it often to PC or look PC clips and like, yeah, that needs buffing. The thing is, PC is a different game, man. They have people sitting on 700 plus gear score, right? The thing is, when we will have those geared players, so when we are on the state on console where we have 700 gear score, the game will look completely different because they are changing balance stuff right now. So what you will do with 700 gear score now will not be the same what you will do with 700 gear score in 1 year. So I don't think you can actually compare this. I think most classes are actually fine now on a console. With this Sage nerf, I think on console balance wise it's okay-ish at the moment actually. Outside of a few classes that are really weak, a few kits that are just not really good, yeah, they're not really... There's not an OP kit anymore. Like Awakening Sage was, for example. Sakardia is really strong, but Sakardia, you can still do something against Sakardia. Awakening Sage is still strong, but yeah, it dies now really fast. This is my gear. I'm just holding Kafras at the moment. I'm not going for punish accessories. I think I have something around 15,000 Kafras stones. You need 16 point something to get all your armor C4, C9. And yeah, I'm just holding Kafras, man. I'm not doing anything else at the moment. Artisan console so you can... Mate, for example, when there's one Sorc, Overload, he's one of our like enemy guilds. I think he is 630-ish gear score with over 300 AP right, on DR, so DR accuracy. With a 50% Grim Reaper, you can one-shot me. And here's the thing, man. C5 to C9. When you get C9 from C4, I have C5 full now, and then when I get C9, my evasion increase is just 12. It's 12, man. I get 12 evasion from C5 to C9, like raw stats. That's nothing, man. That's just nothing. The most tankiness will come from the DP you get, from the DR and the DP brackets. But this is not like this is not important for accuracy. If a Sorc is hitting me now, she will hit me also with C9. So they will still do crazy damage. I think C9 will definitely make you, or will people make a lot tankier, but not as much as people think. Especially we are missing other stuff. The 700, there's a book, like the Batali book, for example, that provides 700 HP, like 700 HP. That's a lot. That's like 2 to 3 skills, maybe, that you use more on someone. Then we don't have Dead God. Most meta players on PC, they run Dead God armor on Duo. That's also better. So, yeah. We are still missing a few things. You think Hush will get a rework? Oh yeah, Hush will definitely get something. They already said this. But I don't think it will be something big. And this is really bad, man. They want to address the Hourglass of Defiance, so the back teleport, and I think that's a good thing because it's kinda useless. I mean, you can outplay sometimes people with it, but let's be honest, it should, in my opinion, it should be a vital part of the kit, and it's just not the way they designed it. So I hope they will change it. Like this tornado here, this thing. That you can, they want to change that. Up more Awakening will get more buffs. Yeah, I hope so too, man. I really hope so too. If Awakening does not get anything and all those changes to the other classes are coming as they are now, then, man, this will be... He will definitely drop off a lot. Now, Suck is right now, but if everyone is getting more protections, like Striker or Sork, for example, when Sork can all use all their items in Awakening now too, or Striker, they got rid of all their gaps and they can dash like infinite now nearly. I think Suck will all drop off as well. From, I don't know, man. For Nova and Sage, can't tell really. I think Awakening Nova will be still fine, 100%. Sage, I don't know. But Hush, Why aren't Sakash mains used the floor follow this Rolf? You mean this one? Oh wait a second, it's on cooldown. This one here. It's, I don't know, man, it's weird to use. I try to use it in large scale sometimes, but it's unsafe, it's long animation, and it wastes your block jump. I think it's not really worth it. Maybe in super situational, you can, like in some situations you can use it, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and 1v1s, I don't know, man. Like I said, if you play against Ninja, for example, it's super risky because he's super fast in your face, so you need to be careful. And when you play against something slow, like the Ardia or Witch, there's no need to use it. The block jump is way better because those classes have a lot of frontal guards. And if you play, I don't know, maybe against something like a Striker, you can try to use it. But also here, I think the block jump is better in most situations. Problem is, no one will face you unsafe on range, really, if they are not dumb. You know what I mean? So... Sage needs more costumes. Man, all classes, new class needs more costumes. But I think Awakening Sage got one of the best looking outfits in the game, man. That's so dope, man. This outfit. She loved this move to be in Awake. Which move? The floor of Haladi throw? No, not really. Succession Kit is more designed to be a bit more mid-range, and that's fine, but I want to be like the Awakening should be more melee. Like, it's melee, make it melee, focus around melee, make it better on melee, and yeah. I would love to have the Invis Tornado in Awakening. Now, that would be nice. What's your thoughts on Awakening Kurosara? She's not the most broken class in the game. She's strong, but I think a lot of people don't like. It's not as easy, man. To be honest, man, I don't play Awakening Corsair, and I don't really see any. Like, there are a few, but like honestly, when I see an Awakening Corsair as my enemy, I don't like struggle at all to kill her. No matter if I'm a suck or awakening. Like you don't need to fear the grab. It's completely bullshit, the grab, and the rest is predictable. I don't know. It's too slow and so often. Can't really tell actually. Like, on console there are not many people playing this class. Especially not in the like siege or let's say high PvP scene. Or even in RBF, like I did a lot of RBFs the last days. I don't really see Corsairs, even Succession Corsair. And I think Succession Corsair is way stronger than Awakening for group fights. And just due to the nature of utility she provides. And I rarely see any, to be honest. If I would play Corsair, I would definitely play Suck, I think. And when Awakening. I don't know who's crying about Awakening. We have bigger problems than Awakening Corsair. I also don't know what to cry about. It has range damage, it has good damage in melee when you combo, but nothing of this is OP. You can predict everything, you can do something against it. And I think everything she has is legit. Like, I don't see anything super OP in the kit. I think Succession has way stronger things in her kit. Yeah, never use her just when you're not stream. Oh no, I hate Sicaria. I hate it with passion mode. There's a few reasons why I hate Sicaria, right? Okay, one reason may sound stupid, but look, I play this game nearly from the beginning. So I was in Akman and Hysteria really early compared to most players. And since we didn't get any spots other than Akman and Hysteria for like I think nearly 1.5 years, I was in caves like for 1 year. I just don't want to grind in a cave anymore. And the second reason is those towers. I just like to grind a bit brain dead sometimes, right? So I'm watching Netflix or I don't know, doing something else, talking with people. I'm not paying attention sometimes really. So those slow towers, I just forgot that they are there, and then I got slowed. I'm slow. I lose trash loot. I'm pissed, and yeah, that's is one reason why I don't like this spot. And the third reason, and probably the most important one, I'm just too carried in Star Sand, man. I tell you how it is. I'm super carried in this spot here. There's some days where I get like 1 disto or 2 distos. I had even one day where I got no disto. But then I have days where I get like 9 or 7. So, and since this still is like valuable compared to tongue rat rings, I'll just stay here, man. And it's easier to get here. If I want to grind in Sicaria, you always need to go there. You need to get tiers. It's just, I don't know. I don't see any benefit to go there really. PvP wise, I think it's like we have boss deep in Star Sand and Sicaria. It doesn't really matter where you are. You get attacked here and there. Even though Sicaria is good money, I don't like the spot is good, but I just don't like it, man. It's like simple as that. Just don't like it. I like Star Sand way more. And I'm not, yeah, also tiers, I don't pay money in this game anymore, really. Like, actually, I don't pay any money anymore. The only thing I bought before I was a partner was the value pack and stuff, but when you're partner, you get value pack and karma buff and old moon blessing for free in your account, basically forever. So I don't need to pay money on that. I don't buy cron stones because I don't really enhance, and I don't buy tiers because I think it's waste of money. I think like a few months ago I bought a few artisans because I had something to enhance, but yeah, that was about it. And oh, I bought one costume, but to wear it myself. The Hashashin costume I have on right now. I actually bought it because I could not get it from the central market, so yeah, but that was for me to wear it. I thought Archer rework was gonna be worse. But mate, I tell you how it is, I think archers are crying. We had a few archers that actually understood it and was like, man, that's really OP. And we had some archers that was like complaining a lot. I think that PA and a lot of people disagreeing in the role of archer. PA sees that as a range class. Some people, but some people want him to be like a melee 1v1er that can go in and outplay and stuff, you know what I mean? Get more iframes, maybe a bit more tankiness. The thing is, it's a range class, so giving it more range damage and abilities, I think was absolutely the right decision. And I think people don't understand how OP this Full Bloom is. It's completely busted. It's completely busted. Imagine Full Bloom damage, right? The damage that they do when they slide onto you and do the shotgun, right? This damage is applied now on the full length in the whole area of the skill. It's completely busted. You can get so crazy feats with that skill if they leave it like that. It will be really crazy. I think Archer will be in a good spot, man. They fixed the back attack damage, so his PvE is better. Archer has still way more utility in 1v1s than Suck Ranger, for example. So you can still outplay, you have still skills to punish, melee classes like Meteor Dive, for example, or Mountain Breeze. And now with this rework, you are actually really good again when it comes to large scale. So I think the Archer rework was absolutely correct the way it was. The way they did it. So I think it's absolutely fine. How you do it to make the game look that gray? Am I getting shining? I have my gamma increased a bit because it's so dark all the time. Thing is, I think it's OLED, right? In English, OLED monitor. Like it's the monitor we have here, like a true black. So when I decrease my gamma, like, and something is dark, it's dark. Like I don't see anything then. So I increased the gamma actually by a bit, so I can actually see something. I'm an Archer player. I'm satisfied because it's strange. It takes good to see this, which needed. Accuracy, yes, I know where you're coming from, and here's my thoughts on why Archer, in my opinion, can't have high accuracy. I get it that Archers struggle against evasion classes and don't like that. I get this, really. But imagine this. Archer now has crazy area damage. He already got good range damage against the R classes. And it's even better now. And imagine you have a class like Archer that has crazy range damage that you can't really punish when he's in the backline. And imagine he had crazy accuracy and could kill everything from afar. So even the tanky targets have to fear an archer that they can't reach because he's too far away. In a large scale fight. I think that's not fair. The tanky targets like Striker, also Hush, like all the evasion targets, they need to have some tankiness against a ranged class. It's different for Suck Ranger, for example. Suck Ranger is more pinpoint. It has not that AoE. I know they delete a lot and they have AoE, but compared to Archer now, Archer has like more range and more area damage. So imagine they would have given him crazy accuracy. Even the tanky classes would need to fear an archer on range, and I don't think that's balanced. So not giving him accuracy modifiers that are too high, I can definitely get why they didn't did that, like why he did not get this. It would be too broken, man. Super. I kinda hope he will get an accuracy, like an accuracy skill on a combo skill, right? So you get maybe 20% on a skill that's only used in a combo. So you can actually do something against evasion targets in a combo. I can maybe see something like that, but I would not give Archer a skill where it comes like you get 12% accuracy for 10 seconds on use. I think that would be too strong. As like tanky class, it needs to be tanky. It's the same for Warrior, for example. Warrior got crazy accuracy. Everyone was like, oh, Warrior OP now. Oh my god, he has 24% accuracy. The thing is, he got this on two skills that are used in a combo. It was Hint Strike and Solar Flare. Those skills, you don't use them in large scale. You don't use them in trades. So you only get this accuracy when you combo. Like Solar Flare maybe you use as an engage. But the Evasion Debuff Warrior got, you will not use this in a damage trade. So for comboing it's nice, but it was not OP for large scale because you don't really use those skills there. That's, yeah, I hope you can get my thoughts behind this. He literally needs, all he needs like 10% accuracy on the side. Yeah, but here's the thing, man, I don't think Archer should shred evasion. Especially not with this new damage that he got now and the new skills. If he would shred evasion like he's doing with DR, he would be too broken. There would be no counter to him if he would be in a backline. Like, why should you play a tanky class then, when there's 5 archers in the backline who just instantly deletes you? And just 10% accuracy is a lot. That's a lot of damage. Even Soak just got 6, and I will already tell you, 6% is a lot. That's like having one pen accessory for accuracy. Like the accuracy you get from one pen accessory, this is kind of like 6%. So that's definitely not. I don't think Archer will get like such accuracy buffs, to be honest, man. And I can, like I said, I can understand it. If Archer would, if Archer had the same damage as Suck Ranger, for example, like Suck Ranger does not really struggle against evasion from what I have seen so far. The thing is, Suck Ranger, as soon as you come close to Suck Ranger, it's just dead. A Suck Ranger can't do anything against a melee class, really. Especially against assassins. Kurumi, for example. Kurumi is one of the best, if not the best, Suck Rangers out there on the EU servers. He's crazy good with the class. As soon as I come close to him, and he can't, like there's no people helping him, he's dead. There's nothing he can do. With Archer it's different, man. Sorry. Man, what the fuck is going on today? Oh my god. That's a lot of ambulances. With Archer it's different, man. Archer has a melee kit. He can actually do something. So, I don't know, man. I think if someone wants to play a pure range class, then they need to go Suck Ranger. Striker rework, completely strong, man. Striker's rework was pinpoint, man. I think they got nearly everything they asked for. Like, I'm not joking. I think they got everything they asked for. They covered all the gaps from a striker, every single one. He even got another iframe to cancel his grab animations, like the failure. And his second grab got a super armor. He got new skills for his A trading. His Echo Spirit, where he summons his brothers, it's double damage now. It's probably one of the if they keep it like that, it's one of the strongest skills in the whole game. It will be on console. If they bring this in 1 or 2 months, it will one-shot instantly. This skill is so busted now, it's crazy. Striker's balance. Man, and the dashes, infinite dashes, crazy, man. On console we will see even more strikers, I think. Like a lot more when they bring this like this. The other range class do more damage, but yeah, like I said, the other range classes, which is most likely Suck Ranger, like with range damage, is not as good as Archer in close combat. And that's one of the good things about Archer, man. For example, imagine you play Suck Ranger, right? And you're on RBF or you're on group fights, you're super happy, you kill a lot of people, but every time you're on the spot, or you're grinding and someone wants to 1v1 you, you can't do shit. Like, this must be really frustrating, man. With an Archer, if you're good, you can deal with most classes, unless meme. But to be honest, no one can deal with meme. With that new changes, I think Archer is the way better all-rounder. Like, has the better all-round kit than Suck Ranger now. Striker Dash already got nerfed. They removed the evasion buff on Flash Tap. I mean, yeah, but they didn't remove the dashes, right? They removed the evasion buff? Okay, that's weird. That's weird, man. To be honest, I haven't read the changes this week for Striker. But that's weird. I didn't expect them to do that. We will also probably see some nerfs for Archer and for Sorg again. It was the same with Warrior and Striker. They overtune the classes a bit and then they see what they can balance. Hopefully I can grind significantly better time only. Yeah, man, like, I think Archer will be better on with grinding. My thoughts on the Archer week and the Archer. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is with Archer, it's super squishy, man. When you're close. But there are some Archers that do really good. Like really, even in our guild we still have some that do really, really good. And also Archer is crazy good support. And Piercing Light is like a wide AoE knockdown. What's crazy good, man. Hey Tripers, what's up, bro? Man, thanks, mate. I think we have a GVG, right? Yeah, I will attempt later. I'm not feeling my PvP right now. And I will lose growth too. But guys, I can't wait for Musa Mewa rework, and also Ninja. Those are the ones I'm dying for. Those are the ones I'm dying for, man. Oh, I hope they make... They don't even need to make Musa OP. If they make him just viable again everywhere, I would play him again. I mean, right, I haven't tagged again, so I played him a bit in PvE, PvP. Outside 1v1s, where it's super fun with him fighting. It's crazy how far behind he is, Sakash. It's completely crazy, man. They need to change so many things on him to make him viable again. I'm a bit feared they will actually not do that. That they will just say, okay, here you have a bit more damage, and that's it. Hey Jimmy, my gear is, I don't think actually that's possible on YouTube to implement that, that's my gear. I hope you can actually see that. Wait a second. Oh, damn it, damn it! Wow. Okay, I'm dead. Shit. Wait a second. This is my gear. Oops. Sometimes those mobs hit hard still. If I'm not doing anything. All good, man. We don't have crystal drop in console. Damn it, Jimmy. No, all good, man. On console it's not that bad. When you die, it's fine. No, on console, if you die, you don't drop crystals and you don't lose XP. You're basically losing nothing. That the reason for this is because especially old gen, but also next gen, you crash often and you have lags, these things. So people lost a lot of crystals because of that. And then PA said, okay, we will remove that until the performance is stable. And to be honest, I don't see this back. Like maybe some mid next year or so. When everyone has next gen, or like most people have next gen, and we have optimized version for it, and maybe then it will come back. I will 100% tell if this will come back. So many people will lose so many crystals because, like, no one is actually. Everyone is just, okay, it doesn't matter if I die, right? So if you're used to that for the last 2 years, and suddenly you lose crystals and XP again, oh, it will be so funny, man. Also, I think people will not grieve as much anymore. Because the first thing I will do when people grieve me, I will go Awakening Hush and then feed them to mobs. No mercy for griefers for him. Oh, you can... Yeah, I'm main Awakening Hush, but I'm playing Suck for large scale in PvE mostly. Also PvE on Awakening often, but the thing is, it's more button pressing for Awakening, so especially when I'm reading chat and stuff, it's better on Suck, it's just easier. But my loot score is over in 1 minute, so we actually can attend to that GVG. And also we can switch to Awakening if you guys want. But Awakening is not as great for GVGs. I have a relatively new montage you can check out. It's on my front page, the front page of my channel, with Awakening Hush, mostly Awakening, some Suck skills clips in there. Awakening is definitely more fun, but it's also better overall in 1v1s. But when you're not a large scale player, I guess that Awakening Hush is crazy cool. But if you are a large scale player, then it's a bit meh. Anyway, in order for Awakening, no, man. I don't know if you're from PC probably. I think it's even worse for you guys with Awakening kits. But on console it's not viable for large scale. I guess on PC it's also not really viable. I think in tier 1 it's actually okay because you're super crazy tanky there. But you get the elites in your essays, man. Yeah. If the GVG is still going on, you will see what I mean in a bit. I'll quickly ask in guild chat. Alright, let's just switch Asha real quick so we can actually see if the GVG is still going on. How about adding debuffs? Slow to... Oh, no, man. This will not save you. The problem is... Like... Serpent's Coil into Veracity can be okay, but you can't really use it as an engage, so when people are pushing you, you can already have it, right? And then you can unleash it and get some good damage, but every time you try to use it as an engage, it's weird. Oh, I think there's no... Is he fighting? Oh, I think there's no GVG going on anymore. What's going on out there? Fucking hell. Sorry if it's loud outside. I'm living in a big town, like in the middle of the big town, and it's Friday, so yeah. No, seems like there's no one here. Oh, meh. Oh man, I hope for GVG. But let's switch Awakening then. We can grind a bit in Awakening. Okay, let's... yeah, okay. Oh, dice. I need to play the dice now. Oh, of course. Come on, let me out. Oh, it was 1 minute. Thank you. Oh damn it, on what server were we? Shit, I forgot. Oops. Oh, someone is already here from my guild. I think I was on Valencia, I'm not sure though. It looks empty, yes, cool. Silent breach, hello. Alright, when there's no GVG, then we can pop another loot scroll, I think. This one, this one. I think that's also good. And we can pop this one as well. I can always see how that's definitely slower than suck. Just to the nature of skills, man. Even if they would give him more damage, that's just skills they take too long to pull off. Most of them, like the heavy hitters. What's going on today? Fucking hell, man. Slow animation, yeah. I think they need to increase the speed of the animations by a lot, man. I can kind of understand why they don't want to make him too strong for large skill, but then I look at Awakening Nova and then I'm like, guys, are you sure, man? You already did this with Awakening Nova? Awakening Nova, I would say it's even better on 1v1s and large scale. Like, if you want to play efficient, there's no reason to play a Hush when you can play a Nova. No reason. No, not one. Awakening Nova, man. I don't know why actually, why so, like, on console, there are a few, but Awakening Nova is so OP, man. I don't know why people are not playing it, like, more people. Like Sage a lot, like, everyone rewrote to Sage back then. I expected that with Awakening Nova, actually. It's so busted, man. Yeah, actually Limitless, I think you are absolutely right. I think that's actually the reason. She's fucking boring, man. I think it's fun for short term, but for long term I think she's boring. But to be fair, it was the same with Suck Sage, right? And Suck Sage was even more boring in my opinion, but everyone wrote to it just because it was like easy kills. Like, I swear, when you watch Sage montage, it's always the same. Like every single one. It's all the same. Haven't dropped the disto today. It's unfortunate. I always find myself going back to Hush. Yeah, Hush is fun. Hush is just fun, man. And let's be honest, it's also really cool. This is the reason why I love Musa, man. I love that the fire theme. I love that Eastern theme. But that he's still like not completely Eastern, but kinda. I love the weapon. Even though the kit, when I compare the Musa kit to the Hush kit, it's a joke, man. I swear, it's a joke. But what Hashashin has, what Musa has, like Musa's basically SA and damage. That's in a nutshell. Musa in a nutshell. Hush, utility, stealth, burst damage, like grab, like we are talking both kits, right? Succession and Awakening. The Musa is the same for both kits, basically, just a bit different in the way how he operates. But Musa is the same in Succession as he is in Awakening. SA with damage, that's it. He does not bring anything to the table. But for Hashashin, you bring a lot to the table for your team, for like all alone. It's really good. Like, it's a really well-run class, and you can feel it's a new class. And that's why I hope they give Musa something, man. Because the reworks we had so far, right? The only one where I would really say it was an underwhelming class was Ranger, like Awakening Ranger. Not Zac, Awakening Ranger. Archer, yeah, I can get it. It was also not on his best spot, but good Archer still can pull good numbers. Good Awakening Rangers, they do like they can't do anything, really. On console at least not. I don't know how it's on PC, but on console, even if I know a few Awakening Rangers that are good, they struggle against everything, literally. And like a large scale wise, even in 1v1s, if they're playing against decent players, it's super hard for them. And but all the other classes, Striker, Sork, Warrior, they already were really strong. And they were in a good spot. They were not weak or something. So I kinda hope they do something for Musa and Meiwa, man. Like something really big. If they just give Musa and Meiwa more damage, man, I will scream. I will scream, man. I swear I will scream. Oops. Oops, sorry, cooldown. I also suck Musa man, I feel like they needed more. Mate, the best example to see why Musa, it doesn't matter how much damage he has. Outside, of course, they give him so much damage that he can watch on everything with one skill, but this is not gonna happen. There was this bug, right, when they added the core skills. For Awakening Musa, when you had Projection, Projection was casted twice. And Projection already was super strong at this point. So I was able to one combo Meme Strikers on Trial Char. That was so broken, that was so strong. On high AP, if you got hit by double Projection, you were one shot. You were just dead. Mate, Musa was still shit. It was still bad because everything else around the damage is the problem. Your tankiness, you're too squishy, your SA, you can't enter anything without being noticed, you have no iframes. There's so many issues with Musa, it doesn't matter how much damage he has. They give. His damage is really good. Even now, it's really, really good, his damage. It's just everything else. So, if they just give him more damage, I'm really angry, man. I'm really angry. Wait a second, I need to reset the music. Musa needs fast animations to pull off the stage rating. Mate, in my opinion, there's two things they can do, right? If they want to keep Musa as an assassin, like not super tanky but super high damage, they need to make him Nova fast, because his chase right now, and they need to make him not as vulnerable against slows. His damage is okay-ish, but either they make him super fast and give him more iframes, or make him super fast and give him non-iframes, like Nova, and gave him something like Nova where you have, like, when you pop your E-buff, you have like 20 seconds of SA and everything you do is protected and super fast and one-shots everyone. Then that's fine. There's a LAN. And there's a ninja. Okay, let's be careful here. Whoa, damage. Okay, that's definitely possible though. They're not really good players. Let's see. I need to get some giant rods. Hey God, what's up? No, don't lag now. And bye bye Katana. And now the LAN. Oh damn it. I'm sorry. This is the problem with stamina, man. Alright. Oh, damn it. The alarm is the problem, man. When I see the ninja, she will just come on and grab. But the ninja is not that great, so it should be possible. I don't know who the Lan is though. Damn it. Of course they didn't get the knockdown. I can't grab here. Oh, fucking hell, man. It was a buff she didn't need, I can agree on that. Chase iframe every 3 seconds, painful. Yeah, man, I don't know. The thing is, it's not a controllable iframe for Musa and Meiwa. You just have it every 3 seconds, but that's about it. Nah, damn it. Who's that Lan, man? Oh, it's Ophelios, okay. Ophelios is a bit harder than Katana is free, but Ophelios. Got me my fucking Sin Splitter. Oh, Splice, come on. And there with more people here. Fucking lag, man. I get some support now. 1vxing when there's a Lan is hard, man, because if I CC someone, look how he's so bad, it's crazy, man. It's so crazy how bad he is. Oh, fuck. Nah, it's too many, man. God, are you coming now? Or opinions on Zac Guardian? Super OP, man. Zac Guardian is super well-rounded. Play it, man. Ah, man, I can't even pull off one unsafe skill, man. It's still... Oh, you mean on your way, probably. I need to kite them a bit. There's no way I can fight them here. That fight would be probably better in succession, to be honest. Because I could burst them down. Man, again in my Sin Splitter, come on. And then I freeze. Oh my god. Oh my god, those freezes, man. But you can see it live, man. Those little freezes, they kill you so often, man. How's the performance yesterday for you? What do you mean yesterday? Oh, damn it. Is that Guardian? Pizza, okay. Pizza's briefing? Okay, no, okay. can't pull off one skill. That's the problem with Hush. You could see it there, right? You can't pull off one skill. With Succession, that would be way easier because people lost track of you, mostly. And Bursting is also better. But for Awakening, they always see me, so I need to kite. And with the LAN, that's hard, man. Alright, we're getting back up in a bit. That's the issue with Charge here. No, I will not change. Oh man, those legs, come on. Like, why are they always there when you PvP, man? They're never there when you PvE, I swear. Or like, not as often. As soon as you start PvPing... I have no... Fucking landing that, man. And now stamina left. On even numbers, they will lose 100%. Then they mostly lose on even numbers. But we get people now, so it's fine. Now Blarix is here, okay. Alright, I can go back to grinding, I guess, then. Yeah, we have enough people here, that's fine. Yeah, alright, got a good man. But I have a little loot scroll, bro. I will just continue go grinding. Microstotters, man, it's the same with every class. For Hashashin, for example, the worst thing that I experienced mostly is when I iframe and I get a hit stutter, like my iframe normally has this distance, right? And then I get hit stutter and my iframe moves me like only a little bit and it's way shorter and it's on cooldown and it messes up my complete cooldown rotation. This kills me so often, man, on Hashashin. It's crazy. Especially when I get hit something by like a Lightning Prison or the Circle from the Guardia. When I get hit by those skills, I get hit stuttered so crazy. Goddess are good, they're on spawn. We have a lot of people there though. They are gone, yeah, of course they're gone. They grief us, man. They don't want to fight, they want to grief. Yeah, that's fair, I'm just referring to... Yeah, but every class has a problem with that. Like, there's no one who will not tell you he gets hit with hit stuttering. It's a general problem, it's not something Hosa has. It's with every class. And to be fair, it's on PC sometimes as well. I think it's a problem with the engine. And it's even worse on console, obviously, but... You also could see this when they had the siege changes on PC, right? Where they got this huge money stuff for sieges. There were like 20 forts on one siege, right? They had super bad performance actually. The performance was really, really bad for them. You can watch this when you know Choice. It's a Zerker. It's super crazy geared, like 730ish or something. You could see how crazy bad the performance was on Potato Mode PC. I was like, wow. Hey, Ushima, what's up, man? You saw the soccer work? Yeah, I saw it. I checked soccer already, man, on Global Labs. It's crazy, man. It's really good. Not gonna lie, it's really good. But to be honest, man, if I see new striker, yeah, I think that's legit what they gave Sork. When the old Sork has to fight the new striker, it's like okay. But now with the new accuracy buffs, new damage buffs, and all those extra stuff they got, I think it's actually fine now. I mean, they overtuned the classes. You can also warrior, man. Like, I mean, when I saw that, I was like, "What is that?" They overtuned them a lot. Also broken more than warrior. The thing is, even though she has no cooldown in her iframe, stamina limits her. Like, you can't do this like long. You still need to linger frontal guard at some point. And also you can cancel crows now, but this cancel that you allow to like the cancel where you can continue using crows, it's just SA, it's not an iframe. So you still get damage, you still get debuffs, or you can still get grabbed. So considering all the other reworks, I think the Sork rework was legit actually. Man, what is wrong today here, man? Who died? Soccer makes me throw. Honestly, I like archery work. I know a lot of people think it's not enough, but I think it's definitely a right start. I mean, that they will not give Archer a grab, that was kind of obvious. I heard some people say that he wants to grab Archer and grab. I think that's, yeah. But I think that when they will release the new Fublu, like it is now, we saw the damage from Fublu already on Global Labs against like normal geared players. It's like the shotgun damage in the whole area. It's really nasty, man. It has split damage on it, but you have to keep in mind if there's like more than one archer, it will be really nasty. Like in RBF, they will be complete cancer again. Oh, hey Cohen, what's up? We're just talking a bit about the reworks, GM, Cohen, today. And we get some grinding and PvP. What's your thoughts on Striker having 15 dashes? To be honest, man, I think it's absolutely crazy, and I think they may address that again. It's a bit overtuned. Like you can dash normally 3 times because you have this triple dash. Then you use your charts, and then the triple dash is off cooldown again. Yeah, saw the Reddit post. Yeah, we checked the Global Labs today with all the new changes for Archer and Sork, and I think most people are happy, but yeah, like split opinions on that, like always, but I think that's fine. For Sork and Archer though, they will definitely change stuff. They also changed stuff about Ranger today. Ranger got a few new buffs from Global Labs. Awakened Ranger, they changed something about cooldowns. And they will also change stuff when it comes to Sork and Archer the upcoming weeks. And they will get more feedback, so yeah, we will see what will happen. But I'm pretty excited for that. The Awakening iframe is huge. I think the Awakening iframe is huge, but like I said before, if you just spam it, you will end up having no stamina. If you have no stamina, you know yourself you're most likely dead. So I think it's great, but you can't really abuse it to like a level where it's like, oh my god, you can't do anything anymore. Stamina still limits the soak. It was still an issue like now, if you iframe too much, but yeah, it will be an issue when this new iframe will come out. Yeah, but makes Grim a lot more effective. Oh yeah, that's true, man. The Grim Reaper also got buffed by a lot, man. They didn't buff the damage, but it has one more hit when it's charged, with charge. So it's 7 instead of 6. And they gave it the full hits on PvP. It has one. It had one minus hit in PvP, but they got rid of this as well. So it's effectively you have 2 more hits, and you have 7 instead of 5, and that's definitely huge damage increase. That's yeah, a lot of damage there. Going Medaya. Thanks God. I will let you you will see if they come back. They will probably come back. Yeah, so good. As long as they're not coming with 3 people, I think I can handle it. Especially when it's Katana Man. Can hold Grim in the wall and wait then. Yeah man, it's busted, I know it's strong. It's really strong. But hey, hear me out, like stamina will still limit you, right? When you charge Grim Reaper, your stamina is locked. And if you iframe too much and you unleash it, you have no stamina and then you can't go out again and then you die probably. What would you like to see from Musa rework? A lot, man. A lot. A lot. I have super high expectations on the Musa rework, but I guess I will get disappointed. Maybe not, but I guess I will. I actually don't want to they give him a grab, because I think giving a class a grab is an easy solution, right? It's a lazy solution. It's like, okay, here you have a grab, now we should not give you something else. But I hope they will just give him a cool mechanic. And the thing I want for him the most is tankiness. Right now, when I play Musa right now, in a bolt fight or in the 1v1 or everywhere, like against casters, the biggest problem is I die too fast. Doesn't matter what gear you have, you just die too fast. You're just dead. That's your base stats are like Sage base stats. Sage has similar base stats to Musa, and you don't have really evasion. Oh look, it's Kana. Oh damn it! No! No 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 no! Oof, that was close. God, they're back. Boah, this is hard No. Well, we get instant backup, that's cool. From where? Fucking was that? Yeah, they tried to grief now, but it's fine, man. Like, as long as Katana is dying, everything's good. Pre-war score, yeah. Alright, I think we have backup here again. I swear he's somewhere here in stealth, waiting. Then he's running into my skill rotation and just end up dying. Wait for it, man. One of my colleagues here in office is Mewa main. He's really looking forward to the Musa main. Yeah, I was a Musa Cohen, I was a Musa main before Hush, but since I'm a Siege player, I always need to have a look that I pick a class that's viable in Siege Wars, and Musa was not really anymore. But we hope they will change something, like make him viable again, because I really think Musa Mewa, they need those reworks badly, man. I think if you compare Musa Mewa player base compared to the other classes on console, it's crazy. There's like no Musa, no Mewa left. Like I can count this on one hand basically. And on PC, I think that's on PC it's a bit better, but yeah, like when you watch high-end PvP, it's the same basically. Honestly, same, man. That's just a shame they both stuck right now, yeah. I think they lost their role a bit. I think that's the main problem. When they got released, Musa and Mewa used to be the fastest class, right? So that was their advantage. But now, every class is faster. Like even the Zerker can be faster now than the Musa. Especially when you get slowed. Everyone has so crazy slow stacking now, and it affects Musa in a way that's so bad. It's also Mewa. So I kind of hope they change the kid a bit, or give him like his identity back, or give him a new identity, what he can do. Like when you look at Archer, Warrior, Striker, they all have their jobs and they're still viable in their jobs. Like Striker, Brawler for example, like so super viable Assassin, Warrior, yeah, Fighter kinda. On console still a bomb class, but Musa is like, don't know what to do with him at the moment. I think actually Mewa is in a better spot than Musa at the moment, because Mewa with Succession can just delete people in 1 second, so he can just be effective in some way. I'm expecting big things and I hope they become viable. Yeah, me too, man. Me too, man. I already take my Musa back because of that, and then I want to get hyped when they release it. Man, yeah, Musa Mewa. The biggest thing I think they need more tankiness, man. They're too squishy, they're way too squishy. She don't even miss my ninja. Grinding, yeah, grinding Sage is chill. It's super chill, man. But to be honest, man, like when you're a ninja player, like I tagged Sage, right? I hated it. I hated it, man. It was so boring. I played it for a few hours, and then some GVGs, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool. I got like 4 kills with Lightning Prison, and I was like, okay, wow. It felt so... well, I don't know, man. It was not satisfying at all for me. Like, no, I don't think that they will give Musan Mewa a grab. I also don't want to be honest. It's giving a class a grab that does not need one is just lazy, man. Instead of a grab, they could add some really cool mechanic, maybe, where he can outplay grabs or so, you know, so you can actually have fun with it. Grab is so... I don't know, it's... The same with Awakening Hush, man. When I grab with Awakening Hush, I'm like, yeah, okay, I grabbed him. Yeah, it's just the easy solution. True, when I used to go in the group on my ninja and... Yeah, exactly, when you go on classes like Hush or Ninja and to get like kills, like multi-kills, it just feels better, man. It's just not as brain dead. And you also can see this in the players are not really playing Sage anymore. As soon as he got nerfed, most players just dropped off, and now a lot of them are Sackguardia or something else that's like... I don't know, man. Being a meta chaser is... Nah, it's nothing for me. I think that people enjoying this, but... yeah. I don't know, I think console's actually fine at the moment. There are classes that are stronger, but we don't have that big OP class at the moment. The only one where I would say it's really strong, like crazy strong, is Awakening Nova. But on EU at least, there are actually not that many people playing it. It's not like that you have 10 Awakening Novas and they're super cancer. You have to work for it more, yeah. Man, on Awakening Hush, I can never get big feats on Awakening Hush, I'm be completely honest. Like, in all the time I played Awakening Hush, I had one really big feat where I had like 9 kills on blank. And that were because they were not, like they were just standing and not expecting me, and I was fully buffed, running into them and bursting them down. But other than that, you were not. With Succession it's something else, but with Awakening, it's just not the kit for it. And I got a huge freeze. I think my console is crashing. Yeah, my console is crashed. Alright, I need to restart real quick. Oh, the daily crash! On point, like always. It's crazy. I could set a timer. 6 hours on the minute. Console crash. It's crazy, man. Search. Oops, okay, we need to connect more. Alright, let's go back. For the guys that want to actually have the video for Archer and Sork on my channel already, so if you like the live stream I streamed today, so if you want to have a look on it, you can jump in. It's a bit long because, yeah, we talked in chat about it and stuff, but yeah. If you want to get a summary of Archer and Sorg, I can recommend checking out Enders. He's a really, really great YouTuber for BDO in general. He does a lot of informative stuff. His summaries of stuff are really accurate mostly. I'm dead. Why am I? Oh yeah. This is, by the way, this is the reason why we don't have Crystal Break. This is exactly the reason why we don't have Crystal Break. Are you? No, no, I'm not an A. I'm EU. I'm from the small EU community, mate. No, shut up. Cavalli, you didn't kill me, no. You were not even here, what are you talking? You died, dude. Guys can't do anything when I crash. Is it? Do I get the treasure? Ooh. Huh? Okay. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, but I hope they will give us the next two classes next week, because to be honest, they said they are finished with all the reworks by end of October. I think that's a bit optimistic. And why am I trash not collecting? I think that's a bit optimistic. I don't think this will be ready in the end of October. Huh? Why is this so slow? Wait. Is it because of group? Okay, it's working now. They lose a limitless, yeah, they kinda lose their identity with the grab. The thing is, if you leave Musa as he is right now, let's say that they give him a grab and they don't change anything else really, it will be still not OP. It's just because of the chase, this chase mechanic that he has right now with how squishy he is. They need to change. They need to address that. You don't. Today with everyone has crazy AoE and damage and accuracy, and you don't reach your target anymore. When I chase around, I mostly end up dying by random stuff I don't even see because it's just everywhere. Do you have Vel yet? Mate, no, we don't have Vel yet. Vel is coming next month, I think it was. And I am pretty... In case of Veil, I hope it will be World Boss and not a Guild Boss again. But I might see it coming as a Guild Boss just because of console performance. It may be also the reason why it took so long. Because they teased Vel months ago, I think half a year ago they talked about Vel already. They already had the Velsat, and Schörner had it in the inventory already, I think it was like half a year ago. And they're bringing it now. I think they changed something with it, so they need to work on it. Maybe we'll get it as a guild boss again, like Garmoth. But yeah, I don't know. and Vel will be, yeah, will be expensive. I'm actually thinking of saving up money for this already, because it can go up to 14 billion. I kind of don't want to pay that much money for it. So I was thinking of trying to snipe it before it goes up so high. Wait a second. Whoops, alright. But guys, tomorrow we have a really big siege war against Warsteep. Finally again, man, I can't wait. So yeah, definitely tune in tomorrow. We'll be stream there again, like always. It will be a very huge fight, a really huge run. I'm super excited for tomorrow. Okay, I think we do this loot scroll and then we go with RBF. I need to get my daily RBF. And how late do we have? Oh, already 9 minutes. I didn't get a disto so far. I'm uncarried today. Also tried to push for level 63 finally, man. I'm super lazy with all of that stuff with XP scrolls and so on. I will head out today with bowl of ramen. Oh man, enjoy your bowl of ramen, Cohen. And thanks for joining, man. Really nice to see that you guys also joining the stream sometimes. Help out the German community, man. Really appreciate that. Kind of nice to see that we have some German GMs as well. BDO full of DP strikers. We have a lot of DP strikers. Yeah, we have a lot of them. But I think it's not that much difference in NA, I guess. The thing is, I don't really see much from NA siege scene or PvP scene. There's one guy that streams a bit, but there's the lack of info. Everyone is telling me something else. It's kind of hard to find out what's going on in NA. Are people still not fighting Sacred? Is Sacred still sitting in Calpheon all the time? %. Maybe 1 week. Seems like the griefers are not coming back, so that's fine. So we have some... It's a bit more chill again. Yeah, I should have stayed stuck, to be honest. Alright, 5 minutes. No, this took a bit, man. Unfortunate. However, there was also one thing what's crazy about Hush, like you consume a shit ton of MP pots, man. This class is like designed to get the infinite potion for MP. Same with HP, by the way, he has no heal. Trash loot bag. Oops. Also can't wait for the ghillie change, man. To be honest, man, in those spot fights, especially when there are mobs around, I swear, man, at least half of the time I get CC because I don't know what my enemy is doing. Man, it will be so good if you actually can track them. Obviously that also goes for the other person that fights against me, but still, I'd rather have this way. problems again. Oh, yeah, this one. Alright, we made no disto today, but that's fine. I will start grinding a bit later again. When this loot scroll ends, I will get something to eat and stuff, or cook something, because I'm really hungry. And after that I will probably play some Divinity. I actually started to play Divinity a bit. Oh, look! This two in the last minute! Cool, nice! At least we got one. No. So I started playing some Divinity. I never actually played this, and I'm playing this with a friend. It's a really cool game. I like it. The last 50 seconds was a glow, I think. I got it just now. That's really nice. Like it. Yesterday, by the way, I got 2 distos in one pack. Like, I got them back to back. There was one trash loot in between, and then 2 distos. Was mental, man. And then, yesterday evening, I finished my dice, right? Like, I finished one round, and I got 6 extra boxes. I got 2 distos out of them. Was so carried. It was crazy, man. Oh man, that's crazy. I think that's actually one reason why distos are so why they're getting cheaper and cheaper, because of this dice game. This is actually the 4th time I get a disto out of that. If every player is getting distos out of those things, then no wonders why they are so cheap. Alright, I think we have everything, then quickly go on my dice. Oh, come on. 1 for the special one. Alright, do we get anything? Oh yeah, okay, no, this is something else. Alright, then, I think I will get something to eat now. I will probably do a late night stream today, because I actually have some days off from work. I still have a few, actually lots of days left that I can take for holiday, and the year is nearly done, like a few months. So I will have a bit more free time the next few months. I will just take a bit holiday. I will not go somewhere real holiday this year, I think, because of Corona, and I don't really need to. I will stream it the next weeks a bit more often. So thanks for watching. We can have another discussion. We also, if you guys want, later on we can jump onto Global Labs again and check Sork and Archer again. And I can answer some of your questions, or we can just test some stuff out if you want. And thanks for watching, like always. Leave a like and a sub, and we'll see you next time.